Don't be
Yeah,
smacking
they
that
getting
gum.
down
Don't be
upstairs.
smacking that gum so loud
I'm not.
either.
I'm gonna calm that down for you. It's supposed to be a visual, not necessarily an auditory.
Okay.
All
Welcome to
right.
Jewels of Detroit Artist Showcase. I'm So with Detour ENT, and we have with us today
What's up, so? I'm Trip.
Trip. Oh,
Yeah.
you a Trip.
Of course, I'm a freaking vacation.
So how you doing?
How do I do it?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing amazing.
Okay,
Always
all
doing
right.
pretty damn good, you know.
Okay. And then since you said it, how do you do it?
How do I do it?
Yeah.
It's serendipitous. It just happens. It manifests when you in good energy. It just happens, you know.
All right, I feel it. I feel it.
Okay. She
So
blushing. I did the viewer blushing.
so how did your performance go?
My performance went. Well, I would just like be all capped on. Oh my God, it went amazing. It was awesome, but I wouldn't know because I did it. I would rather be from the perspective of someone who saw it.
Right.
But I haven't actually watched any videos of it. But I felt like I had a damn good time, and people seemed to love it once I got done. So I guess it went amazing.
Okay, all right. So what songs did you end up performing?
I ended up performing just a new track I did with my brother Louis V. You know, we did a song called Reverse. That song has nothing to do with reversing. It's actually a little spill on just a little tad bit of toxic masculinity, exclaiming what, you know, not even just men want after a nice hard day of work. You know, just a nice good relief and some relaxation.
All right. So we've been asking everyone tonight because there's a lot of people who work regular jobs to help fund their real passion, whether it's music or entrepreneurship. So what's the worst job you ever had?
Worst job I've ever had. Well, God, I guess it is the reason why my subject matter is sex, because my life seems to like lead in that direction. But the best and also worst job I ever had was working at Victoria's Secrets for 3 years.
Oh, wow. I didn't know was it like the warehouse or the actual?
No, I actually worked in the store. I was a cashier and I was a beauty associate. And I also worked in the stockroom. I logged a lot of hours.
Okay.
You know, and that's what made me feel like kind of a piece of meat, just a little bit, because then I got to finding out that I was hired as like eye candy because they were sick of just looking at nothing but women. You know, and I was there at nothing but women, and then I was like kind of ended up being celibate because it was judgments always pre-made about, oh, that guy working Victoria's Secrets. I wonder how he got in there. Or either that or y'all just want my gratis. Want them free bras and panties. But that job gave me a deep hatred for thongs.
Oh, Lord.
I prefer boy shorts or hipsters and things like that, but you know, I got a nice little deep hatred for thongs after folding thousands of them sons of bitches.
Well, yeah, I mean, thongs, they not really something anybody should wear on a regular anyway, so
Yeah, you know.
that's like a 1 hour type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
you can't even wear it for a day.
Take them off.
It's too much.
Go ahead, Dom.
What's the best advice someone has given you about music or life?
Music and life. Life, the best advice is simply live it. Because a lot of times I'm a thinker. I'll end up getting caught up thinking about something so long that it'll pass you by. You end up worried about situations that end up fixing themselves and you won't live.
Right.
You know, live through it. You know, and as far as money, I'm really starting to find out that everybody's belief is different, really, when it comes to money, and what works for everybody is different. So, and money and music, putting them two things together, if it works for you, it works for you. A lot of times it comes with the passion and the love, though.
Right.
Because the people can feel that. They'll pay for that.
Okay, all right. So we always hear about Detroit being a violent city, and there have been a lot of artists and creatives dying from violence over the last year, with Nipsey, recently Pop Smoke, and even Detroit DJ Slick B. What's your take on violence, and what do you think will help get people out of that mindset?
Well, even just the act of watching violence is still an escapism. You know, a lot of times people killing each other, those be quick fixes that end up being long punishments or just long times of regret, even for the ones that don't get caught. But I can honestly say what I've been noticing as far as Detroit goes, it's still violent than a mug, but as far as this music scene, the jealousy has been kind of off in itself because we all are appreciating each other's artistry. And I just feel like a lot of times people are just short-sighted and you don't think there's as many opportunities as there is out there, and some people just don't have patience.
Right.
You don't really know what the real answer is to get people to stop being so violent. It's part of our nature. But, you know, when it's placed in the wrong way, you know, a lot of times anger gets shit done.
Right.
But when anger gets a body done, it's all bad from
I'm
there.
about to say, yeah, it's something else. So what do you think the Detroit music scene needs?
Detroit music scene is actually getting what it needs right now. We are giving ourselves attention. A lot of times we seek for the outside attention and without actually appreciating ourselves.
Right.
So right now you got the wave of artists appreciating artists, and you notice more and more people are coming out to appreciate the artists and not even, you know, not artists themselves. They're just coming to contribute and just watch and see. Like, I want to see this before it get big. Because a lot of us feel in our gut. You could tell there's a wave coming up out of Michigan and they ain't ready for that.
Right. So do you have any recent releases or projects?
Right now, I am sporadically releasing new music on my Instagram, and you can find me on Instagram at vibetribe_trip. That's Tr1pp. You can also find me on your streaming platforms. It's just Trip. Right now, you probably got to scroll to the bottom. We got to get them numbers up. Come on, y'all, let's get them numbers up. So, you know, when you type in Tr1pp, I just pop up, you know, just... Oh, you looking real good.
Right.
But I am sporadically releasing music that will be packaged and released at the end of the year.
Okay.
Almost to the same effect that I did in this good old year that we had past us, 2019.
Okay. All right. We definitely look forward to that then.
Hell yeah. Let's have some fun in 2020.